Welcome, Annie and Huang. Thank you for joining our company's Zoom meetings. And today's Annie will share how to use the Google functions to do the social medias and to track the clients and leads to the real estate agents. So okay, Annie, so let me start today's seminar. Thank you very much.
Okay, David, can you give me the
Okay, no problem. Wait me a second.
So Michael, I wanted to introduce you to my mentor Juan. Juan, are you there? Let me text him really quick. Okay. So I'm going to go over how you can actually become a Google Guarantee Realtors, okay? So first I want to ask, the agents today that do you want like organic growth and high visibilities for your brand? That's usually the first thing, agent they want to do, right? Then whenever you run a search, this is what you do, right? When you go into the Google, then you can type it, for example, this is what I did, like the diamond bar and real estate agent. Then when you do that on the internet, especially on the Google, right? Then you're gonna show those like a Google screen. So these Google screens, it's gonna show you that who are the ones are the guarantee realtors. When you see this green check, that means these three are the ones the Google guarantee realtors. So those are like high visibilities, right? And then if you wanted to look at those, we will know like in Diamond Bar, who is the like top producers? We know like Diana Chen, the country queen, right? But do you see her on the top 3 spots? No. So I bet you that this guy, CA Flat Fee, he's not even the top 3 in Diamond Bar, but he got on it, and that's like high visibility. So that's something you want to do with your own business. And today we have a very short, well, not very short, but we have a small group. So if you have any questions, then feel free to jump in. So then I'm gonna ask like, hey, so what is your preferred search engine? So a lot of people they're gonna do, well, they might use Yahoo, or the majority of us, we are using the Google search engines. Then the next questions will be, what is your client's preferred search engines? That's an interesting thing to kind of talk about, because of that way you know like where you wanted to emphasize to get your organic growth. And then typically that is about the Googles and then Yahoo, or even like because of Google Chromes or like Firefox, but typically it's like Google is everybody want to use that. And then they're gonna say, what specific do you put in the search engine as a real estate agent? How you want to present and then show, showcase to the local neighborhood. What do you want to showcase? What do you want them to know about, let's say, David? What kind of a real estate agents you wanted to showcase, right? So that's really important. Exactly what are the information you're trying to, do. Then what is like the location authority, right? So the location authority means is you want to dominate in your area. So for example, the agents, typically, what they want to do is to dominate in your farm area. It's a circle, like certain, certain like area, right? So then that's why you want to do farmings, and then to have your brand in that particular area. And then what is the SEO? It's a search engine optimization. So then you wanted to grow your business like organically. So that is where you wanted to target how you're going to do it this way, right? So that's something you wanted to kind of figure it out, how you can, have your brand to have more exposure. So then how you're going to do your brand positioning, right? Because you want to dominate into the local market, and then what type of plan of actions you're going to do, and then what are the tangible results you can measure. That's like extremely important. So that's something you needed to kind of pay attention to. Then today I'm going to tell you what are the steps you needed to, become a Google Guarantee Realtor. So there are 7 steps, okay? So this a real grader, it's a third-party vendor. They can guide you through this page, like this process. So the first one is the business page verification. So the first thing, most important thing, you've got to have a business page, okay? So what does the business page do is later on, I'm going to showcase my business page, which I've been doing it for, I will say maybe 6 months. Also, we wanted to showcase Juan, my mentor, his business page, and he's a title rep in the Whittier area. He's been doing this way longer than I am, and he's very smart and always think of a unique strategy to help his clients to grow their business. So I learned from him. He told me to do it actually a while ago, but I just started like 6-8 months ago. So I wanted to showcase that, and then he can also show us what he has suggested his clients in his area to do on the Google My Business. So the first thing is Google My Business. You need to have that, so that they have the verification, right? So then if you don't have it, the first thing you want to do is you want to type in google.com/business. And then when you do that, there is going to be this thing come up, which is sign in and manage now. Because I already have a Google account, right? If you have a Gmail account, you could just type it in google.com/business, and then you can click on manage now. It automatically, help you to set up this business page, and it's free. You don't need to pay a dime on that. I'm all about like free services. And then it's going to ask you, what kind of business are you in, right? So then you want to type it in, either like a real estate agent or like real estate consultants. So then you will put your business under certain categories. Then what you want to do is you want to build your business profile. So there are different things you needed to set it up, right? So then when you want to start building your business profile, like you have to, pick certain categories. So for me, mine was under like a real estate, like a title insurance. So for you, it could be like under real estate, business, that kind of stuff. So number 2 is you wanted to do like this Google profile, right? The Google My Business. So you want to make sure your profile is optimized. So then you will have more, brand awareness. So you can have more exposure in terms of that. And then the third one is to actually get your real estate license verification. So this this vendor I was talking about right here at the beginning, it's called the Real Grader. They can help you with that. And if you need the contact, I can actually give you the link. You can contact them directly. And I don't really work for them, but I just thought it's a great way for you to, learn more about what's going on. And plus, this is one of the 4 key items Tom Ferry is preaching about for 2022 for real estate agents business. Then you wanted to do is after you did the set up your Google My Business page, right? And then they did the verification, right? And then they will do the real estate license verification. You optimize your your page. Pretty much you have to fill out everything. Then this vendor, they will help you through these approval process. So they will make sure that minimum you are getting a 250,000 like a requirement for the minimum insurance coverage. So once again, the first one was the business page, right? We talk about right here. So we talk about the business page verification. So then first you need to create a business page, and then it takes you less than 5 minutes. And then you can activate the same day, so then you can see online. And then all you need to do is to fill that out. So the vendor, right, I was telling you about, they can help you to set it up and then optimize that for you. And then the real grader, they're going to help you to register the Department of State real estate license number with Google. So then this allows you to be able to run ads whenever you want in the near future. So that's why you wanted to make sure your real estate license has been verified. Then it's going to be the Google screening process, right? The Google screening process, pretty much they're going to run a background check. So they can provide Google for the Guaranteed Realtor program. Then we talk about this insurance approval process. So basically, they can list you, you've been approved. So this vendor, they can guide you through it. And then what you need to do is to, you need to provide your like headshots, and then your like imagery to leverage your ads. So when you run your ads, they're gonna see your face, possibly your company branding, all that stuff. So the last one is going to be the real grader. They're gonna optimize, the local area to make sure when you do run your ads, right? And then you will get the most leads you wanted to leverage. So the entire thing from setup, optimization, approved process usually take between like 3 to 5 weeks. So I'm going to kind of showcase today that, let me show it to you on the internet. So I'm going to show you my Google business. So now what you can see right here is the my account. So then when you click over here, right, manage now, then what you can see right here, right, is well, I use the Chicago title, right? And then what you want to do is first you want to look into the homes. So if you want to create a post, you can do it. Usually I do it on my phone. So then what you want to do is to pretty much optimize this stuff. So then right here, it's always going to give you the information, right? And then those are the the posts I did. So I'm not very active on that. If you want to do it, you got to be active. So, but I do get like free leads coming in. So what you want to do is you wanted to, pretty much optimize all that. So then what you want to do is you click on the, like the info. You can see right here, right? Right here, I put my name on it, right? And then over here, important things, the service area. You want to service area as many as you want. So you could just, put a lot of them. That's what I did. See right here, pretty much the San Gabriel Valley, I did that. So you can continue to add those information. So that's the reason when you type it in like certain city and real estate agent, you know that agent's not dominating that area, but they are the Google guarantee realtor. Then you needed to put in the dates and time, all that information, right? And then when you're gonna open, when you're gonna close. So basically, you can even link the Calendly. So when people, they wanna make appointment with you, they can just do it through online. And then you can add your products, all that stuff, right? So the services, you wanted to add as many as you want. So when people, they run the searches, you will be the one popping up. Okay, so then right here, you just pretty much fill it out, everything. For me, you can see I didn't really, optimize my my Google My Business. But the key thing is the reviews. Okay, so I'm trying to build on my reviews. So you can see that currently I have like over 30 reviews, right? Because now you're coming into the back end. And you can see that right here, I have like 30 reviews and I always reply. Okay, so I always reply. I'm trying to, like, thank you, Michael, so, and David. So I'm trying to build it up, right? So then you should also do the same. So if you ever need the, if you ever need someone to write a review for you, let me know, I'll help you out. Okay, so then now what we want to do is I wanted to show you. So let's say if I want to do Chicago Title and Monrovia. So what you want to do is you see that I'm the first one, right? So that's what you want to do. So when people, they run the searches, you want to make sure you're like a number one. Okay, so let's say right here, right? So you will see I got 37 Google reviews. So that's what people, they want to know if you have, you have a good review. So I will make sure I always have a 5 stars and all that stuff, right? So then I'm just gonna to show you one, okay? That's something you wanted to let's say if we do like a see, when you do real estate agent in Arcadia, guess what? This guy, he's pop up again. But if you look at it, he's not even local, right? He's number 760, but he was able, right, to be the top 3. And then you look at this, is he the top agent in Arcadia? No, we know that. So, and the same thing with this guy. So we know they are not like a top agent in Arcadia, but that is the fact that, they are trying to grow their business organically. So you should do the same. This is extremely important. So let's say if we are looking at, see, this one has like what, 1,000 reviews. So let's say if we click on here, right, they have like over 1,000 reviews, and then you see how he does it. He's a real estate agent, and guess where he's at? He's in San Jose. He is not even in Arcadia, right? So it just shows you that if he can do it, you can absolutely do it too. So what you want to do is you wanted to, right, pretty much copy what he's doing and then mimic, and then that's going to help you. So this is pretty basic, but you could easily done that, right? And then this is like amazing that he has over 1,000 reviews, right? And then if I'm a buyer or seller, I will definitely look him up. the thing is, I found out he is not local, right? But it's just amazing when you see how many reviews he has. So I think David, I think Juan left. I don't know what happened to him. But let me show you really quick. So that's pretty much like, you know, the short presentation we have, but I wanted to kind of show you that I noticed, okay, like for Remax, if you do that, okay, Remax, all the Remax agents, I believe they are doing that. See, if you look at Remax Premier 2000 Elite, I think that's kind of their guarantors that. Even though you look at Mimi Song, right? She doesn't have any review, nothing, but she already set it up, right? So then let's look at what she has, right? So this is kind of like the basic information, but it just shows you that this is important, that you should be able to do the same. Let's try maybe like Pinnacle. See, if you look at like a Pinnacle, right? Let's say Pinnacle, they have this this guy has a 15. So you see how she does it. So let's go into hers. So you want to look at how she set it up, right? She's pretty much doing the same like me, right? She's like set it up, right? And then the thing is the replies, she's always you know, on the reply, she didn't even reply. If you look at mine, right, I always reply, even though this is a review, right? Let me show you quickly. So what I'm talking about is that every time when people like write me a review, I always reply. See, you will see like the Chicago title. I always reply. That's important because you want to engage. Okay. So that's kind of what I've seen lately. I think that's something you wanted to kind of pay more attention. So then you probably know who are your key competition, and then you can just do that. So let's say when we do Roland Heights and real estate agent. So you see when we do Roland Heights and real estate agents, who are the Google agents pop up? Remember that guy and these two. So nobody's doing that. So then you needed to definitely grab this and then be able to have a free advertisement and then dominate in this. And then if you look at this, right? When we say Roland Heights and real estate agent, right? And then what happened? Real estate agent, none of them pop up, right? Those three were the real estate offices. So that just show you that you can do it. And look at those, right? There's only what? IRN only has 6 reviews, Remax 2000 only 8, and the New Star only have 4. So just imagine if you get so easy to get over 10 review, and then you could be #1 in Roland Heights. How easy is that? So I just wanted to kind of showcase that, and then that's something you wanted to, you know, definitely look into that. So David. Or Michael, do you have any questions? No? Okay. So that's pretty much the presentations, and let me know if you have any questions, and I can definitely help you out. And thank you so much for the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, thank you, Annie. Annie，我想请问一下，就是它这个都是完全 free 的嘛，对不对？
就如果你要在这个 Google 这个 screen 这个的话，那个你就必须要去 run 它的 ads， 就他们现在都在做广告，可是就是现在很少人在做这些广告，那就我觉得这个是一个好时期，就是说你必须要先是这个 Google Guarantee Realtor，然后你才能够去做这个广告。
那这个的话需要付钱吗？
这个需要付钱，这边这个需要付钱。
OK，你有看过它的费用是多少？
那个我不晓得，就是我可以等一下把那个，等一下我把这个，这个 Real， 我们现在是不是还在 share 这个 screen？
哦，对对，还在 share，看得到。
这个就是这个什么 Real Greater 的这个，就是就他们应该会跟你讲说是多少钱，因为我还没有 run 这个，因为我做抬头我还没有，就是你知道 run 这个广告，可是我觉得应该可以去就是看一下，因为我觉得这个对那个。
那像你刚才说的，在里面做一个你公司或个人的 profile， 这个是不需要付钱的吗？
那个是不用钱，就是你基本上你第一个自己要有一个 Gmail 的 account，然后你就只要打这边，就是这里 Google， 然后 /business， 然后呢，因为你有 Gmail account 的话，你就在这个右上角，你可以 sign in， 因为我这个电脑就是都是 sign in 的状态，所以我只要这个 manage now， 然后那我的这个就会进来，然后那你进来了以后，你只要到这个 info， 你就可以。就是你把这该填都填起来，你就可以就是 optimize 你的这个 account。那你就等于把这些都该做的都做差不多了。
OK， 所以只需要有一个 Google 的 email。
对，只要有一个 email account 你就可以做了，而且这是免费
的。OK， 然后就是你做完之后，人家就可以留这个 review 了嘛？
对，你就开始要就是问大家，就是帮就是你知道充人气之类的，然后你这样子才可以，你知道越多的，因为大家都会先可能找寻房地产经纪跟他合作之前，都会先看你有多少个
review 嘛。
那你越多越好，那当然他那个很厉害对，那你看我
理解
那么的，就是我最后一个 post 就是那个12月的，就去年的，所以我也没有这么的。可是我每天都会有电话进来，就是他们不是要做就说 record grantee 啊，或是说你知道做 quick claim 嘛，那有时候会有100，那有一次有一个 for sale by owner 进来，这样就是要用台。
就是这个还是人家还是会 search 这个 Google， 然后就跟你有一个 connection。OK。
那我现在的话就是我的这个 Google 这个 page 啊，我有就是把我自己的照片放上去啊。那我不知道是不是因为我把照片放上去，我现在就开始每天都有接到讲国语的，就是问我那个产权的，比如说他是买家，他不知道要不要买产权，或者说他要做 quick claim 必要，就是讲一个人，就是现在变成，所以如果说你可以把你的这个 page 可能有把中文放在上面，不一定他们就也会打电话。
OK。好的 ，OK， Michael，你有没有什么问题？因为他这个我觉得蛮好的，就是你可以 free 用这个 Google， 你可以放你的 business 或个人的 information 嘛，然后你也可以就是付钱，让他就直接在就是 first page 的最上面嘛。对。好的，那你谢谢你今天对，然后我们下个礼拜就是一样，就是10点半。
好的，没问题。
对，好的，好的，谢谢你，
拜拜。
拜拜。你到时候把那个 PPT 你到时候发给我一下。好的，谢谢，拜拜。